Dear students, in the last class I was explaining, I have just started nomenclature of organic compounds. I told you that first observe the structure of the organic compound. Means you have to observe the structure, you have to observe the different chains, you have to observe functional groups, you have to observe side chains and all. After observing, you have to select one chain as the main chain. That is called selection of the main chain. So then we have to select main chain. Then for selecting the main chain, I was telling that the chain containing maximum number of carbon atoms should be selected as the main chain, and it is called longest possible chain. Then if many chains are of same length, the chain to which more number of side chains are attached should be selected as the main chain. So in this first is, we have to see which one is longest chain, that is the main chain. Then many chains of same length are there, many chains of same length are there. Then what you have to do? The chain carrying maximum number of side chains is the main chain. Then if the chain, if there is functional group present, then the carbon to which functional group is attached, it should be in the main chain, though the chain is short. It means what? Chain containing functional group, chain having functional group is the main chain, though the chain is short. This is what I was telling. Then after selecting the main chain, third one, C, is numbering. Means in the main chain we have to give numbers to the different carbon atoms present in the main chain. While numbering, we have to follow these rules again. For example, if I have like this CH2, CH, CH3, CH3. So now this is the main chain and this is a side chain. I can give numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4 from left to right, or I can give 1, 2, 3, 4 from right to left. Which way I have to give? Then the rule is, the carbon to which side chain is attached should get least possible number. So therefore numbering is like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. So this numbering is correct. Okay. So then suppose same type of many side chains are there. Same type of many side chains are there. Side chains present. Like this. CH3, CH to this CH3, then to this again CH3, CH2, CH3. Now here this is the main chain, having how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. This is side chain, this is also side chain, this side chain is CH3, this side chain is also CH3, means these are same side chains. Then how should we give numbers? So let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, means then this will get 2, this will get 3. Then 2 plus 3 will become 5. But suppose if I give numbers from this side to this side, means right to left, then this will get 3, this will get 4, then the total is 3 plus 4, 7. This is wrong, means giving numbers from right to left is wrong. So giving numbers from left to right is right. It means what? This is called least sum rule. It means when same type of many side chains are present, the numbering is done in such a way that the sum of the numbers to which side chains are attached, that sum should be least, and it is called least sum rule. Okay? Then third condition, suppose this is the chain. Now here it is methyl present and here it is ethyl present. This is it is CH3, it is CH2, CH3. This total is what? CH2, CH3. It is called ethyl group. Then this is CH3, it is called methyl group. So now the which one will be the main chain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the main chain containing 6 carbons. Now in the main chain there is methyl group and there is ethyl group. Methyl group starts with letter M, ethyl group starts with letter E. So the side chain whose name starts with lower alphabet, it should get least number. So means what? Ethyl group should get least number. If I give from left to right, methyl group gets 3 and ethyl group gets 4. But if I give from right to left, then ethyl group gets 3 and methyl group gets 4. Therefore numbering is here 1, 2, 3. So I should give number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the correct numbering. So it means to the main chain, if different types of side chains are attached, then the side chain whose name starts with lower alphabet, that side chain is attached to which carbon? That carbon should get least number. So here ethyl is lower alphabet, M is higher alphabet, so E should get less number. So therefore 3, 4. This is correct. Now suppose if the ring is there, this is a ring, this is methyl group here, this is ethyl group here, means this is ethyl group, this is methyl group. Then I should give numbers so that E should get less, means this carbon should get 1, this should get 2, then 3, 4, 5. But this 1, this 2 is wrong. Okay? So conclusion is what? Different types of side chains are there. The side chain with lower alphabet should get least number. Now suppose if the organic compound has many different types of side chains, different types of side chains and many different types of functional groups, then how should you give numbers to the carbon atoms of the main chain? So when many functional groups are there and many side chains are there, then we have to see the group of highest priority. It means the group of highest priority should get lowest number, and the main chain should contain that group of highest priority. So two things you have to follow. One is main chain should include the group of highest priority. Then second thing is the group of highest priority, its carbon should be given lowest number. Now this group of highest priority becomes the functional group, and remaining all groups are treated as substituents or side chains. So here, when many functional groups are there and many side chains are there, many substituents are there, then in those many functional groups and side chains, which one is having highest priority, that carbon should get lowest number, and all other side chains and remaining groups will become side chains or substituents. So for this, you should know which group is of high priority and which group is of low priority. For that, we have to follow this priority order. So that is order of priority of different groups or substituents in the organic compound. So already I was telling some order, that is, but latest as per the means what 2020 IUP Act rules, the order of priority is little bit modified or changed. It is like this: COOH group is of highest priority greater than SO3H group greater than COOR group greater than COX group greater than CONH2 group greater than CN group greater than CHO group greater than CO group greater than OH group greater than NH2 group greater than double bond greater than triple bond greater than X group greater than NO2 group greater than lower alphabet alkyl group greater than higher alphabet alkyl group. So now this COH structure is also written as C double bond O OH. This is COH. Then SO3H structure is written as S double bond O OH bond. This is SO3H group. Then this is C double bond O OR COR group. Then this is C double bond O X group. Then this is C double bond O NH2 group. Then this is C triple bond N group. Then this is C double bond O H group. Then this is C double bond O hanging bond, this group. Then this is OH group, means O bond H. This is NH2 group, means N bond H. Here nitrogen has lone pair, oxygen has 2 lone pairs here, everywhere oxygen has 2 lone pairs. Now this is double bond, this is triple bond, this is halogen. Here again we have fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So here lower alphabet is B, then C, then F, then I. Then nitro group, then lower alphabet alkyl group, then higher alphabet alkyl group. So this is the order of priority we have to follow while giving numbers. Then here, so here what? Observe the structure of the organic compound, decide the main chain and give numbers to the carbon atoms of the main chain. After doing all this, then we have to write the IUPAC name of the organic compound. So after all these steps are followed, then you have to decide IUPAC name of the organic compound. So that IUPAC name of the organic compound has 4 parts, that is prefix, then root word, then primary suffix, then secondary suffix. So like this now, each part we have to find out, like that this part is what, this part is what, this part is what, this part is what, we have to find out. You have to attach all the 4 parts, then that will become the IUPAC name of the organic compound. Then let us see how to know prefix. Here prefix indicate the name of the side chain, or substituent attached to the main chain along with its number, along with its number. So side chains are there, what we have to observe? Their names we have to observe. Their names we have to observe, and that side chain is attached to which carbon? Maybe third carbon or fourth carbon, that number, along with that number forms the prefix part. Okay, now we are going to have different types of side chains, and what is their name we will see in the next class. Okay, in the 25 minutes ఎంత అయింది 20 minutes అయిందా ఇది ఎందుకంటే ఇది పెద్ద టాపిక్ ఉంటుంది సరే ఆఫ్ చేద్దాం I was telling you that prefix indicates the name of the side chain attached to the main chain along with its number. Now we have to see the different types of prefixes. So therefore let us now concentrate on prefix part, and remaining part we see afterwards. Say now, this is a main chain. It is what? It is a main chain. Now, to this we are attaching a side chain. This side chain name will come here. Now, CnH2n plus 2 is the general formula of alkane. From this I will minus or remove one hydrogen. After removing hydrogen, from where that hydrogen is removed, now that bond is hanging in the air. So remaining part will become CnH2n plus 1. So this is alkane. From that, when you are removing an hydrogen, the bond will be hanging because here was hydrogen, and this is named as alkyl group. So this alkyl group is attached to the main chain as a side chain. So if CnH2n plus 1 is attached as a side chain to the main chain, then the side chain name becomes alkyl group. This total CnH2n plus 1 is also represented as R, and this is an hanging bond. Therefore, this side chain CnH2n plus 1 is also represented as R. So if the side chain is R, it means CnH2n plus 1 is attached and its name is R. Now here, if this alkane is methane, from that I have removed one hydrogen, then it will become CH3 with a hanging bond. This hanging bond I am attaching here, so it becomes CH3. So now this is methane and this becomes methyl. So name of this side chain is methyl. Then if alkane is this one, so this is ethane. From this ethane I am removing one hydrogen, then it will become CH3 CH2 with a hanging bond. If I attach this, it will become CH2 CH3. So this is called, name of the side chain is ethyl. Now if this alkyl group is attached to say 5th carbon, then I will write in the prefix as 5-alkyl. If this methyl group is attached to say second carbon, then in the prefix I will write as 2-methyl. If this ethyl group is attached to say some sixth carbon, then I will write as 6-ethyl. Like that I will write the prefix. Then this methyl in short is also written as Me. So instead of CH3 I can write Me also. This ethyl in short can be written as Et. So I can write instead of CH2 CH3 I can write Et. But this CH2 I can write as this CH2 as one corner and this CH3 as another corner. So like this I write also, that is also called ethyl. CH3 I can put like this. This is methyl. Okay. Then if the alkane is like this, CH3, CH2, CH3, then its name is N-propane. N means the chain is straight, not branched. Therefore it is called N. When the chain is straight, then we say N, means normal chain. So it is called N-propane. Now from this N-propane, I am removing one hydrogen atom either from this carbon or from this carbon. It will become now hanging bond. This is CH2, then CH2, then CH3. So now as it is N-propane, it is called N-propyl. So now, if this is the side chain, then its name is N-propyl. Then suppose if I remove the hydrogen from the central carbon, then it will become CH3, then CH, then CH3. This is the hanging bond. Then this I will attach here to the main chain as a side chain. It will become CH, then CH3, then CH3. Suppose here this is main chain, from opposite side you have to see. Opposite side means this will become carbon 1, carbon 2. From the opposite side, if second carbon carries one methyl group, then it is named as iso. Be careful here. To the main chain, a side chain is attached. In the side chain, from opposite side, if you start giving numbers, and second carbon, if it carries only one methyl group, then that chain is called iso chain. Now, so this is propane, but you are removing hydrogen from the central carbon. Therefore, this is also propyl, but it is not N-propyl. It is called isopropyl. Now, this isopropyl group, I can also write like this. This isopropyl group, I can also write like this in bond line notation. So this is also called isopropyl group. So this is isopropyl, name of the side chain. Suppose say this isopropyl group is attached to third carbon of the main chain, then prefix name becomes 3-isopropyl. You put a dash like this. That will become the prefix. Then now let me take this compound CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Its name is N-butane. From this N-butane, I am removing hydrogen either from this terminal carbon or from this terminal carbon. Then I will get hanging bond here, CH2, CH2, CH3. Now this is called as N-butyl. So now, say here I am writing now. Here I am writing. Say now this is the main chain. In this main chain, that N-butyl I am attaching as side chain. So if it is attached to some fifth carbon, it is written as 5-N-butyl. This will become the prefix. Now that N-butyl can be written in bond line notation. Here say this carbon is here, and this carbon is here, and this carbon is here, and this carbon is here. This is also N-butyl. Now if I write like this CH3, CH, CH3, CH3. If you observe, this is C4H10, which is following general formula CnH2n plus 2. That is why it is called butane. So all are single bonds, 4 carbons are there, butane. So this is butane, this is also butane, but it is N-butane, but this is second carbon is carrying, this is 1, 2, second carbon is carrying a methyl group, therefore it is called isobutane. From this isobutane, I am removing one hydrogen from either this terminal carbon or this terminal carbon or this terminal carbon. Then I will get a hanging bond like this. Then this is CH, this is CH3, this is CH3. So this I am attaching here now. So it becomes CH2, CH, CH3, CH3. Now from the opposite end, this is opposite end, first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. If second carbon carries a methyl group, then I told its name becomes iso. Now butane minus hydrogen is butyl. Therefore it is called isobutyl. Its name is isobutyl. So now this isobutyl group also written in the bond line method like this. This carbon is this one, then this carbon is this one, then this carbon is this one, and this is this one. So this is also called isobutyl group. Then from this isobutane, suppose if I remove hydrogen atom from the central carbon, then I will get a side chain. It is like this. Here this carbon is attached to 3 other carbons. That's why it is called tertiary carbon. This is called what? Tertiary carbon. This tertiary carbon is attached to the main chain like this. Therefore now it is called tertiary butyl. Before going to this primary, secondary and tertiary, I will give small explanation. What is primary carbon, what is secondary carbon, what is tertiary carbon, like that. See, let us take a structure like this. This carbon is attached to only this carbon. Therefore, it is called primary carbon. So primary carbon definition is a carbon atom attached to only one other carbon atom is called primary carbon. This carbon is also attached to only this carbon, it is also primary carbon. This is, here it is primary carbon, this is primary carbon, and this is primary carbon. Like this, in this compound, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 primary carbons are there. The hydrogens attached to primary carbon are called primary hydrogens. So here to this carbon 3 hydrogens are attached, those 3 hydrogens, these 3 hydrogens, these 3 hydrogens, these 3 hydrogens, these 3 hydrogens, they are all called primary hydrogens. Now if you see this carbon, it is attached to this side one carbon, this side one carbon, means it is a carbon attached to 2 other carbons, it is called secondary carbon. Means a carbon atom attached to 2 other carbon atoms is called as secondary carbon atom. So this is secondary carbon, this is secondary carbon. The hydrogens attached to the secondary carbon, these hydrogens attached to the secondary carbon are called secondary hydrogens. Now next, this carbon, if you see, it is attached to 1, 2, 3 other carbons. Therefore, it is called tertiary carbon. Means a carbon atom attached to 3 other carbon atoms is called as tertiary carbon atom. On this tertiary carbon, how many hydrogens will be there? 1 hydrogen is there. That hydrogen is called tertiary hydrogen. Now, if you take this carbon, it is attached to 1, 2, 3, 4 other carbons. Therefore, it is called quaternary carbon. To the quaternary carbon, how many hydrogens will be attached? No hydrogen is attached. Because already this carbon forming 4 bonds with 4 carbons. Therefore, on this carbon there are no hydrogens. Therefore, there will be no quaternary hydrogens. Only we have primary hydrogens, secondary hydrogens, tertiary hydrogens. Now what is quaternary carbon? A carbon atom attached to 4 other carbon atoms is called quaternary carbon. What is tertiary carbon? A carbon atom attached to 3 other carbons is called tertiary carbon. What is secondary carbon? A carbon atom attached to 2 other carbons is called secondary carbon. A carbon atom attached to only one other carbon atom is called primary carbon. So here now, this main chain is attached to a carbon, and this total is called butyl group, but it is attached through a carbon. This is tertiary carbon. Of course, it is attached here, it is quaternary, but only if you see this part, it is attached to 3 other carbons, it is called tertiary carbon. That's why it is called 3-butyl group. Tertiary butyl group, or it is also called, it is also written like this. This is the side chain, like this I will write. This is written as tertiary butyl group. Now, this is N-butane. In this N-butane, if you are removing hydrogen from this carbon or this carbon, then the bond is hanging here. Now, this hanging bond is on a carbon. What type of carbon? It is secondary carbon. This is butane, this is butyl, but it is called secondary butyl. So, secondary butyl, how I will draw? CH is that one. To that, CH3 is there. This side, CH2, CH3. This is called secondary butyl group. Now, this secondary butyl group can also be written like this carbon like this carbon like this carbon like this, and this carbon like this. So now this is called as secondary butyl group. CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons are there, then root word is pent, all are single bonds, then it is pentane. In this pentane, I am removing hydrogen from this one or this one, and it is N-pentane. From this, when I remove one hydrogen, I will get CH2, 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 CH3. So here, to the main chain, if I attach CH2, 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 CH3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is called N-pentyl group. N-pentyl group. But here, if I remove hydrogen from this one or this one, then the chain will be CH3, CH with hanging bond, CH2, CH3, and CH, 1, 2, 3. So like this. Then this is the main chain to that CH, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This is called secondary pentyl. This secondary pentyl I can write like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like this I can write, or like this I can write. This is called secondary pentyl. CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. It is what? C5H12. Okay? And it is called N-pentane. Means it is pentane. This is pentane. Now I can also write this as CH3, CH3, CH, CH2, CH3. Here second carbon is carrying a methyl group. It is called isopentane. In this isopentane, if I remove hydrogen from here, then it will become CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, CH2 hanging bond. Now this hanging bond, if I attach here, CH, CH2, this is CH2, attached to CH2, then it is CH, CH3, CH3. Now this is pentyl, this is pentane, this is pentyl. But here in this pentyl, from opposite corner, if you start giving numbers, on the second carbon there is a methyl group. On the second carbon, if there is a methyl group, it is called iso, I told. Therefore, name of this side chain becomes isopentyl. This isopentyl group I can also draw as bond, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one here. This is isopentyl group. Then, so this is N-pentane, this is isopentane. N-pentane is giving N-pentyl group, and this isopentane, this is giving isopentyl group. But this pentane, Another structure is CH3C, CH3, CH3, CH3. If you observe the molecular formula of this one, that is also C5H12. But that is C5H12. But here the second carbon is carrying 2 methyl groups. It is called neopentane. Neopentane. From this neopentane, I remove one hydrogen, and here will be hanging bond. Then it will be neopentyl. So CH2, C, CH3, CH3, CH3. This totally is pentyl group. From the opposite corner, if you give number, second carbon is carrying 2 methyl groups. Therefore, it is called as neopentyl group. This neopentyl group, I can also write like this. This carbon is here. Then this carbon is here. Then this carbon is here. To these two are attached. This is neopentyl group. Now there is another way of naming the side chains like this. See, this isobutyl. This is the point of attachment. From the point of attachment, you have to give numbers now. 1, 2, 3. So prefix will become now. Prefix is either isobutyl, or I can write the prefix as. Say now this total is attached to some fourth carbon. First I will write 4. Then I will open a bracket. 4, in that 4, this is a side chain. In the side chain there is a branch. Means this is a chain, this is side to side. This is main road, side road. This is side road. This side road is attached to second carbon, and this side one is what? Methyl. So therefore 4, 2 methyl. And this totally how many carbon? 3 methyl propyl. So this is the prefix. Isobutyl. Then how do you name this side chain? Instead of tertiary butyl, what do you call this? This is carbon 1, carbon 2. Say this is the main chain. This is main chain, some third carbon. Then what I will do? I will write 3, then dash, then open the bracket. To the carbon there is one methyl. To carbon 1 methyl. To the same carbon 1 another methyl. Therefore I write 1, 1 dimethyl. And this is 2 carbons are there, ethyl. So name of the side chain is 3, 1, 1 dimethyl ethyl. This total is written as prefix instead of tertiary butyl. So tertiary butyl can also be called as 3, 1, 1 dimethyl ethyl. Then neopentyl is prefix. Instead of neopentyl, what I can do? I can write the name like this also. Means this is prefix is neopentyl. Instead of that, I can write prefix as 1, 2, 3. Second carbon, 2 methyl groups are there. Therefore, I will write 2, 2 dimethyl. Then this is having 3 carbons. Therefore, propyl. This total I will put in the bracket. Say now the side chain is attached to some second carbon. Then I will write 2 dash. So 2 dash 2, 2 dimethyl propyl. This total will be the prefix. Now, CH double bond CH2, if there is double bond, then it is called ene. So it comes under category called alkene. So this is one type of alkene. Then CH2 double bond CH triple bond CH3, this is another alkene. 2 carbons are there, it is called ethene. 3 carbons are there, it is called propene. So alkene's general formula is CnH2n. From an alkene, if I remove one hydrogen, then the remaining group will be CnH2n minus 1 with a hanging bond. This is alkene, therefore this group is called alkenyl. Alkenyl. Alkane minus hydrogen is alkyl. Alkene minus hydrogen is alkenyl. So, suppose now this is the main chain. Now to this main chain, CnH2n minus 1 is attached as a side chain. Then the side chain name becomes alkenyl. But if that alkene is ethene, from this if I remove one hydrogen, it will become CH2 double bond CH, a hanging bond. This hanging bond I will attach here. It will become CH double bond CH2. So this is ethene, therefore it is called ethenyl. So therefore this side chain name is ethenyl. Ethenyl is also called by name vinyl. Bond line notation is bond, double bond like this. So like this also you can write vinyl group or ethenyl group. Then this is propene. From propene you can remove hydrogen in 2 ways. I remove hydrogen here, then it will become CH double bond CH CH3. So this is propenyl. Propene minus hydrogen propenyl. But in this propenyl, the double bond is at carbon 1, therefore it is called 1-propenyl. So if I write this here, CH double bond CH CH3, name of this is 1-propenyl. But if I remove hydrogen from the central carbon, it will become CH2 double bond C, hanging bond on this carbon, and CH3. Sorry, if I remove hydrogen from this terminal, instead of this terminal, this is CH2 terminal, this is CH3 terminal. So this I keep it as it is. Now from this carbon I am removing hydrogen. So this will become hanging bond. Now this will be attached to the main chain. This becomes carbon 1, carbon 2, and at second carbon there is double bond. Therefore it is 2-propenyl. So if it is, let me write bond line notation for this carbon, then double bond, then this carbon. This is 1-propenyl, this one. Then that one, CH2, CH double bond CH2. It is called 2-propenyl. 2-propenyl is also called as by name allyl. So this is allyl group. Now this allyl group bond line notation will be this carbon, then this carbon is here and double bond here. So this is called allyl group or 2-propenyl group. Now this is the main chain. Now HC triple bond CH. Now this is called ine. So it comes under the category called alkyne. And this two carbons are there. Its name is ethine. Then CH3 C triple bond CH. It is propane. So alkyne general formula is CN H2N minus 2. From this alkyne, if I remove one hydrogen, then it will become Cn H2N minus 3. So if I attach that here, Cn H2N minus 3, this is alkyne and this will become alkynyl. So alkynyl. Suppose from this ethine I remove one hydrogen, then it will become HC triple bond C hanging bond. Therefore now this is ethine, this will become ethynyl. This hanging bond I attach here, it is called ethynyl. So now propane minus hydrogen, I can remove hydrogen from here, then I will get then triple bond, then like this. It is 1-propynyl. Then suppose if I remove hydrogen from this, then it will become CH2 1,2. It is 2-propynyl. So like this, these are all side chain names. Again say this is main chain. C6H6 is benzene. From this if I remove one hydrogen, it will become C6H5 with a hanging bond. So if this I attach here, it becomes C6H5. So this is benzene. From that when you remove hydrogen, the remaining one is called phenyl group. Therefore it is called phenyl side chain. So prefix becomes phenyl. Then but this benzene can also be written like this. From this, if I remove one hydrogen, then I will write the structure like this. Say here was hydrogen that is removed, now the bond is hanging in the air. So now I can write this as phenyl can be written like this also. Phenyl can be written as PH. Phenyl can be written as Psi. So these are all the symbols of side chain called phenyl. Now, I was telling that this is 3 carbon fellow. 3 carbon means prop, all are single bonds, ane. This is propane, written like this. But this and this I will connect. Means CH2, CH2, then CH2, and this is attached to this. This is also how many carbons? 3 carbons, prop. Here also all single bonds, ane. But it is cyclic compound, it is called cyclopropane. This cyclopropane, bond line notation I can write like this. This is cyclopropane. In this cyclopropane, I will remove one hydrogen and the bond is hanging. It is called cyclopropyl group. So, CH2, 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 this is called as cyclopropyl group. It is a bond line notation also written like this. This is also written, cyclopropyl can be written like this. Okay. Similarly, if I write like this, it is cyclobutyl. Then, if I write like this, then this is cyclopentine. Then if I write like this, then this is cyclohexyl. Then so this is cyclopropyl. If there is a double bond here, cycloprop 1-enyl. Then this is again cyclopropyl. But if double bond is here, then its name is cycloprop 2-enyl. Then if double bond is here, cyclopent 2-enyl. If there is a double bond here, then it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is cyclohex 3-enyl. If a double bond is there here, then it will become cyclobute 1-enyl. But this is cyclobutyl, but if double bond is here, then 1, 2. So therefore it is cyclobute 2-enyl. So like this we can write the side chains. Now, this is the main chain. To this X is attached, means it is halogen atom. Then name prefix will be, prefix is written as halo. Suppose if this X is attached to some fifth carbon, then prefix becomes 5-halo. If it is F, then it is called fluoro. If it is Cl, then it is called chloro. Then Br, bromo. I, iodo. Now, to the main chain, if NO2 group is attached as a side chain, the name of the side chain becomes nitro. This nitro group structure can also be written as N, double bond O, dative bond O. So this is nitro. Now this is the main chain. So now nitro group, halogen group, they are functional groups. Though they are functional groups, while naming they are always taken as side chain, their name is written in the prefix only. But this COOH group is the functional group. But if it is treated as side chain, name of this functional group is carboxylic acid group. Then side chain name is carboxyl. Carboxyl. This carboxyl group can also be written like this. Carboxyl. Then, if the side chain is COOR, this COOR can be written like this: C double bond O O R. Then this RO is called alkoxy, CO is carbonyl. Alkoxy carbonyl. Its name is alkoxy carbonyl. Then COX. This COX is written as C double bond O X. Now, name of this is haloformyl. Side chain name is haloformyl. Then, to the main chain, if the side chain is CONH2, means that CONH2 is written as C double bond O NH2. This is called carbamoyl. Name of the functional group is, the name of the side chain is carbamoyl. Then, if cyanide is a functional group, this cyanide can be written like this: CN. If its CN is present, it is called nitrilo. Nitrilo. Name of the side chain is nitrilo. Then if this is the side chain NC, then it is called isocyanide or isocyano. So like this, still many groups are there attached to the main chain, and how it will be the name, I'll continue. అయిపోయిందా 25 minutes అయిందా 23